Where did the jazz go? I think there's a jazziness in my voice anyway, so that's there still. That was the best possible experiment for me to do in terms of leaving the security of Moloko. You know, I'd worked in one way my whole life. To suddenly go and be a big solo star was a very scary thing for me, and working with Matthew was really great because it was such fun, very experimental, and he was very nurturing kind of guy. No, not really, because my first thing musically that I was really obsessed with was Sonic Youth. I went to see them play when I was like 13, 14, and they were like throwing Kim Gordon into the audience, and every time she got back on stage they'd pick her up and throw her back in, and I was sat on the side of the stage like this. That's the kind of girl I want to be. So the next day I sold all my U2 records and I bought Daydream Nation, and at that point, you know, I started to measure my record collection with a ruler as it got bigger. And that's when I got a Saturday job, you know, and I really just wanted to make money to buy records. So that was that. And then I got a bit older and I lived in Manchester. I'd moved to Manchester age of 12 and started going to clubs about age of 16. And that's when I started getting into dance music. I remember I was about 14 and we used to go to a club called Isadora's, and it played things like Sonic Youth, and it played old music like The Stooges and The Angry Young Them and things like that as well. And then one week they start playing the Stone Roses, and then the next week there's like not just us all weird like wearing black, or me in my 60s clothes or whatever, but like kids who looked like they were into football and stuff were all in there, and they were all hugging us, whereas they used to beat us up. We couldn't figure it out because we were too young. We didn't know about ecstasy or anything like that. We didn't know what was going on, but these like big casuals, you know, who would have usually wanted to kick the hell out of us were like hugging us and I am the resurrection and I am the one, and all that, you know. Well, I'm a bit sick of it now. Because I've been listening to it now for about a year and a half, and I did the mistake of getting a new computer, and I only transferred the disco onto the new computer, so now I'm kind of really wish I had some Neil Young to listen to on my computer sometimes, you know. I'm not a sexy one. Oh, do you like me? There's a tension between, I can be really ugly, you know, I can be really messy, I can be really stupid, I can be funny and silly, and also I can pull bad faces and I can pull good faces. You can take a great picture of me and you can take an awful picture of me. But that's all in the performance too, and I utilise that tension. So I'm not the best dancer in the world, but I dance with my heart and soul, I really do. I'm not the most beautiful girl in the world, but I dress to impress, I tell thee. And, you know, That's just who I am.
Are you
I certainly don't think of myself as a sex symbol, or as ever probably being one, I think. Or maybe for some very strange boys like you. Oh, I'd love to be a multi-millionaire. I'd be brilliant at it. I'd be able to spend it so well, I can assure you. Everybody would be very proud of how I spent my money.